In EA Sports UFC 1, the jab followed by an overhand right was my absolute favorite combination because of how simple yet effective it was. In EA Sports UFC 2 though, this combination is not nearly as effective, but it serves an entirely different purpose. My goal when I throw this combination is to catch opponents off guard. When you throw the jab on its own from a distance, it is slow, easy to read, and easy to avoid. But when you add a step to it, you almost double the speed of the jab, it becomes harder to read, and it covers distance quicker. With the new patch that was released, the jab is also a more effective lead-in weapon because if you catch your opponent in the very early stages of their strike, you will interrupt them. So pair that with the overhand right, and you have a quick, surprising, effective yet simple combination that grants you a guaranteed hit reaction every time it lands. This is a combination you should only use when you see a clear opening, and it shouldn't be used too frequently. But if you add it to your game, you will surprise a lot of opponents with just how effective it is. The straight punch followed by a lead head kick is one of the more common combinations in EA Sports UFC 2. This combination is common because of two things. The straight punch is an extremely effective lead-in weapon with consistent stopping power enough to stop opponents in their tracks. And the lead head kick is the fastest head kick in the game. So when you land a clean straight punch, that usually causes your opponent to stop. And because players have a mentality of striking first, defending later, when you stop them with a straight punch, their natural reaction is to pay you back. But while trying to pay you back, usually with a punch of their own, they tend to leave themselves wide open for the lead head kick. If you have a taller fighter, this is one of the most effective combinations you could possibly put together in the game. And if you haven't tried this yet, give it a try and you will love it. The jab followed by an uppercut followed by a lead overhand punch is a more complicated combination that will take some practice to get used to. This combination is extremely effective and would have been rated higher on this list, and the only reason it isn't rated higher on this list is because not every single fighter in the game has the lead overhand punch. The jab, when landed in the early stages of an opponent's strike, causes the fighter to halt, which leaves him open for the uppercut. And because the uppercut almost always causes a hit reaction, you can easily follow up with a lead overhand punch. If you have a fighter like Anthony Johnson or Robbie Lawler, this is one of the most dangerous combinations you could possibly land and could also result in a health event. Try it out and you won't be disappointed. The body kick followed by a lead uppercut is one of my favorite combinations to use against overly aggressive opponents. A lot of players in EA Sports UFC 2 are more concerned with blocking their head than blocking their body, and this leaves them open for the body kick. When they are moving forward trying to hunt you down, holding high block, and you hit them with a body kick, this almost always makes them even more aggressive, and because they are aggressive and so eager to hit you back already, they leave themselves open for the clean uppercut right after the body kick lands. It's a combination that causes a hit reaction every single time it lands, and the more you land it, the more annoyed they get, and the more annoyed they get, the easier it is to land. It is simple, easy to remember, and very easy to execute. Add this to your game, especially when facing overly aggressive opponents, and you will laugh your ass off as they constantly fall for it. The straight punch followed by a lead overhand is one of my absolute favorite combinations in the game. It is very similar to the combination in number 8 because it ends with a lead overhand punch, and just like the combination in number 8, this combination won't be possible for every single fighter in the game because not every single fighter has the lead overhand punch. But when you use this combination, especially against aggressive opponents, it is extremely effective. You can use it as a leading combination, and you can also use it as a defensive combination, a combination to get your opponent away from you when they are being so aggressive. The straight punch causes a hit reaction, which makes your opponent to halt, and also leaves him open for the lead overhand punch. When this lands, it almost always knocks your opponent back, giving you time to back away and find your distance again. With how simple it is to execute, you wouldn't think it would be that effective, but it is, and I implore you to add this combination to your arsenal. You won't regret it. The straight punch followed by a lead uppercut is one of the most simple combinations in EA Sports UFC 2, but as we all know, some of the most simple combinations are usually the most effective combinations. This combination makes use of two strikes that almost always results in a hit reaction. When you land a straight punch on its own without using it in a combination, it halts your opponent. When you land an uppercut on its own without using it in a combination, it also tends to cause a hit reaction. When you land both strikes one after the other, what results is a clear, satisfying hit reaction. Your opponent gets knocked back, and if their head damage is high enough, this combo is enough to cause a health event and even knock them out. It is also a very good combination to throw when facing an aggressive opponent, and also when facing passive opponents as well. It is fast, easy to execute, and most players just don't see it coming. I know a lot of you are already using this combo as well because you've used it on me, but if you aren't yet, I urge you to start. It's gonna bring you success, mark my words. The body kick followed by a straight punch ending with a lead uppercut is a longer version and extended version of the combination in number 7. When you land a body kick, especially against an opponent who is moving forward, being very aggressive, it usually causes a hit reaction. This hit reaction will create an opening to land a straight punch. The straight punch will cause its own hit reaction when it lands, which also leaves a small opening to follow up with a lead uppercut. I use this combination all the time against opponents that are so frustrated they want to throw caution to the wind. This is when you catch them. You land the body kick, you follow up with a straight and with the lead uppercut, and more times than not, it will cause a hit reaction and a health event. It is important to practice this combination, because it is very easy to mess up. But if you get it right and you remember to throw it correctly, especially when using a taller fighter against an aggressive opponent, you will be very pleased. This is definitely my 4th favorite combination to throw in EA Sports UFC 2, and I just can't recommend it enough. Have you noticed a pattern yet? Have you noticed a pattern with my combinations yet? I begin most of my combinations with the straight punch, and it is for good reason. In EA Sports UFC 2, it is not exactly considerably slower than the jab, and it comes with more stopping power than the jab, which makes it more effective than the jab, and that is why my 3rd favorite combination in the game also starts with a straight punch. The straight punch followed by a lead uppercut and ending with an overhand punch is a very, very similar combination to the combination in number 8. Like the combination in number 8 though, not every single fighter in the game has the overhand punch, but if you are using a fighter who has this punch, then you are crazy to not try this combination out. Every punch thrown with this combination is designed to cause a rock. The straight punch does damage, causing your opponent to halt. The lead uppercut adds more damage, causing a hit reaction. Follow that up with an overhand right, and more times than not, you will get a rock. This I can guarantee. This is one of my go-to combinations after I have worked my opponent's body all fight long. Get him used to strikes to the body, make him think I'm gonna focus primarily on the body all day long, and then immediately switch to this combination. It catches them off guard because the punches come from so many different angles. It comes in a straight line with a straight punch, then under with the uppercut, and then over the top with the overhand right. If you're using a guy like Junior Dos Santos, Rory McDonald, Anthony Johnson, or Robbie Lawler, this is the kind of combination you want to throw to the head. It will bring you success, it will cause rocks, and it will improve your striking. Try it out and you will fall in love with it. The straight punch followed by a lead uppercut, ending with a straight, is without a shred of a doubt my second favorite combination in EA Sports UFC 2 because of how simple yet devastating it is. The straight punch, as always, causes a hit reaction, leaving a window for the uppercut to land, which in turn leaves a window open for one more straight punch to land. When this combination lands clean, two things will happen. Your opponent will either get knocked back considerably far, almost like he's about to fall on his ass, or you will get a rock and drop him. The combination is so easy to remember, it is so easy to execute, and it flows perfectly with each strike you throw. There is literally no break, no stutter, no buffer. It just comes out with extreme ease, and against an opponent who constantly moves forward trying to be aggressive, it is amazing just how effective this combination can be. I can't stress enough just how good this combo is. This right here is one of those combinations that literally any fighter in the game can perform. And in every single fight that I've been in, I try to use this at least once. Play around with this. I urge you to play around with it, and you will be very, very delighted at how effective it is and how much you'll fall in love with it. Definitely my second favorite combination in EA Sports UFC 2. No doubt about that. And here we are, number one, the Holy Grail, the combination that brings me the most success, the combination that I simply cannot do without, my absolute favorite combination in EA Sports UFC 2, the straight punch followed by a lead body kick. Words cannot describe how amazing this combination is. If you've watched my videos up until this point, you'll know that there is literally no other combination I favor more than this one. I am so proud of this combination because it took me a long time while practicing how to strike in EA Sports UFC 2 before I was able to come up with this. Over and over again, it stood out as the combination that just tends to destroy opponents. When you are facing a spammer, an opponent who just won't stop throwing strikes, an opponent who is dead set on throwing nothing but spinning strikes, this combination will shut them down. It is amazing because it is so simple. I mean, all you're doing is throwing a straight to the head followed by a lead body kick. There is nothing complicated about that at all. It is so simple, anyone can do it and do it well. This combination takes advantage of the high and low block in a way that no other combination does. It uses long-range weapons that, when paired together, results in a hit reaction that can't be denied. This combination is even more dangerous when it gets extended, and because of how easy it is to execute, it is also very easy to extend. Straight to the head, lead body kick. Straight to the head, lead body kick. If you're not using this combination already, then I cannot even begin to tell you how much you are missing out. Add this combination to your game now, and when it brings you success, go ahead, send me a message and say thank you, because I guarantee it will bring you success. This combo also opens the door for all the other combinations I showed you here today, and that is the beautiful thing about it. When you use this combination, opponents start blocking their body after the first straight punch, and what does that do? That's right, it leaves their head open. Then you can go for the combo in number 6, or the combination in number 4, or even the combination in number 9. This really tightens your defensive strikes and makes it very hard to close the distance on you. Every single time they come close, you hit them with a straight and follow up with the lead body kick, and you hit them with a straight again and follow up with the lead body kick. I implore you to add this combination to your striking game now. Add it to your game and you will be extremely satisfied with just how effective it is. I guarantee it. But that's it for this video. I hope you guys found this informative and also entertaining. And if you did, let me know in the comments section. And also share this video if you enjoyed it. Share it with your friends. Show other people. There are a lot of people having problems with the combinations in EA Sports UFC 2. So share the video with them and also help them out. Are you already using these combinations? Let me know. Are they bringing you success? Let me know. Do you have a specific combination that you use that brings you success that I did not mention in this list? Let me know in the comment section as well, as I am eager to see what you guys think of it. I really appreciate you watching. It means a lot to me, and I hope you stick around, and I'll see you guys in my next video very soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it, and be safe.